Hey guys, how you doing? I that's being critic here, by the way. I don't really do that often, but I'm here to talk to you guys about Killing Joke. I did see it. I'm sorry, I'm shaky. Shaky Cam Edition. Shaky Cam Edition. I checked out the Killing Joke on my way up here. If you noticed, I'm out in my room. I'm in the current state of moving. I'm in Cali right now, and then going to move, going to college, kind of thing. And yeah. So I, on the way here, watched Killing Joke, and I can say I liked it. I loved it, actually. It was actually pretty decent. It was pretty good. I'm gonna hold you a different way just so I don't hinder my audio. But yeah, it was good. I mean, it was. You know what? Let's just address the elephant in the room, shall we? The first 30 minutes, the whole Batgirl focus thing, they're not cohesive with the Killing Joke itself, but I enjoyed them. I mean, to me, I thought it was two movies in one, basically. Start to a second movie anyway. But the Batgirl stuff it's not for us. You know who I'm talking about. People who didn't like it, you're comic book fans. So I can get why you didn't like it. You know who she is. You don't need backstory on her. But some people who don't watch it, who aren't familiar with this story, who the character is, it's not gonna be the same for them. So that's what that whole section was for, and that is why I forgave it. Like, people were giving it such crap, and I'm like, come on. People who don't know it, that's a moment for them. And didn't Brian Azzarello write this? I mean, it's not like Alan Moore's writing, which is incorporated in the next act, the second act, through the rest of the movie. But it was still good. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best either. So I mean, that's out of the way. I enjoyed that part. If it was its own standalone movie, I would have been fine with that. I mean, without the Killing Joke part and had nothing to do with it, then yeah, I would have been fine with that. But with that included with the Killing Joke part, it was just not as good as it should have been. And it's what can you do? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. But I thought it was good. I enjoyed it, and hopefully some of you can find some enjoyment in it and think maybe it's a good standalone stuff. Standalone little Batgirl segment. The sex scene was a little out of left field for me because I don't think that's ever happened. But I mean, what? Life happens, guys. You call me? No? No? Yeah, life happens, guys. But I'm keeping that in, by the way. The uh, the rest of the movie though, Killing Joke part, I liked it. I didn't like it. I loved it. Adored it. Adored it. It was great, man. It was just, oh, man. I have been waiting for these guys to be voicing and saying these words for ever since I read it. It was just fantastic. It was amazing. It was just the way that Mark Hamill delivered and Kevin Conroy delivered. It was just, oh my god. That's all I could say about it. It was oh my god. It was great. You know what I mean? I had no flaws with that part of the movie. You know, I had no real flaws with the movie itself. Besides that, I'm like, okay, this Batgirl part doesn't seem like the Killing Joke. It seems like a little backstory. It seems like something separate. That's my only gripe with the movie. Everything else, everything else is spot on perfect. Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy, the just that one scene with that very famous monologue was it was just no words. There was just no words for it. It was oh man. It almost brought a tear to my eye. It's so brilliant the way it was, and the animation, you gotta applaud that. 2D animation mixed with some 3D, because I saw some of it in certain areas, but you know, certain parts weren't good. Certain parts weren't as well as others, but I saw it on my phone, so I'm sure I didn't see all the flaws if you saw it in the theater. So that I'm sure you can forgive. But the story, of course, if you know the story, it was just great. I mean, and some of the symbolism too. I mean, like that, like in the end with Batman and the joke and the Joker with the joke about the flashlight. You know, if you haven't seen this or read the graphic novel, you know, graphic novels out there to buy, the movies out there to buy. So there's no excuse. So there's no filter here for that, you know, spoiler stuff. So the way they did the laugh, the way he laughed sounded almost maniacal, and it was just the laugh at the end, and then he's Joker laugh. It was perfect. It was just the way it sounded evil in its sense, like he was actually killing him. The ambiguity of it was just perfect. Perfect. It was perfect. It was just perfect. And like I can see how people can say like, oh, it didn't feel like the killing joke within the first 24 minutes, or like I counted, I think it was like 26 minutes. And then like once that rainfall shot hits, and then the rest of the movie is the exact same with some additions and some omissions here and there. But I gotta applaud everyone that made this thing, man. It was well done. It pleased this fan, I can tell you that. Anyone else who didn't like it, you're really just looking at that first 26 minutes, and you got to be looking at the killing joke part. That's the best part to me. That's the part we were focusing on. The part we wanted. And to me, I wish I would have saw this in the theaters, but I mean I didn't. So I guess it doesn't matter. But I did see it, and that's what I like. I like that I got to see it, and it's hard to say that we got an actual movie about the Killing Joke now. You know, not a adaptation. Well, not like a Taking Liberties adaptation. Not a different story that has aspects of it. The actual story. And to me, I think that's what made it perfect, and that's why I'm going to give this movie a solid A. Solid A. I mean, yes, the only reason it's not an A+, or the only reason it's not entirely perfect to me, I mean, my grading system is flawed anyway. There's no such thing as a perfect movie. I liked it. That's what I would give it. The Batgirl stuff was just side stuff, and you're like, to me, I'm just like, oh, I like this, but this seems like a different movie. And it took me out of it a little bit, but, what are you going to do? But, yeah, that's my thoughts on the movie. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, because I'm curious, because this was very divisive with fans. And I want to see what you guys thought. I'm at 9, so let's get me to 10, man. Come on, let's break that little barrier for me. I'm very excited. And probably won't be posting the next few days, because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. So I just want to get this out now, so that I can have one up. But thank you guys. I love you. Love you, 9. And anyone who's new, please subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.